can't trust myself. I don't even need no help. Did it by myself, I don't need no help. Tryna stack money like books on the shelf.
Hundreds in the bag, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand. Way she's working for it, got me feeling like the man. Shorty body hustling in the summer on the sand.
Did it by myself like a selfie. Nobody try to help me. Came to the club with an island girl. I'ma take it to the crib and let me buy you pearls.
Did it by myself, no one help me, yeah. Now these bitches wanna selfie. I like big gold chains, I like big gold rings. Let me take it to the crib and let me buy you things.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time will tell.
She likes to ride in the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Did it by myself like a selfie, yeah. Nobody try to help me, yeah.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell. Big dog status, two-tone paddock. Stacks in the crib, I got a two-floor attic.
Got a two-floor attic, got your girl in the attic. But I'ma bring her right back, dude, don't panic, I'm savage. And nigga, if it's beef, we can manage.
I know a couple guys that walk around with automatics. I got big dog status, I ain't playing, I ain't average. I'ma leave you hitting static, I'ma leave you hitting static.
Fell in love with an island girl. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ice and I ride as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Fell in love with an island girl. Yeah. I told her only time we tell.
She likes the ride and the ice as well. Will it be forever? Only time will tell.
Take note.
Tino, babe.
Yo, Tino, he'll get his dome pop. Satin blue on his whip, but he ain't no cop. Don't stop, spray up his motor till it smokes up. Cause what I bought for insurance, I have it wrote off, you joker. Suck on your mum and take note, cause the foreign ring up in his grill. Like grandma stovetop, don't flop. Fuck up the game, like this was Roblox. Oh gunner, running this field, I'm for your walk up. Drum roll, load up a cannon and give her more shots. I put your face on a beam, now you're sword on. Treat you like an old sketchbook, you'll get drawn on. I lead your girl from the back, I'm that raw blood. Wait, who the fuck feels they could do me something? I'll roll up in your ends with a toolie busting. 32 ugly as shit, like Miss Rooney's husband. Somebody cut me a deal, I'm just too disgusting. Niggas think they next in line, but they ain't doing nothing. Mask on, metal in hand, Freddy Krueger's coming. Tools all up in your home, I'm here to fix the plumbing. House blown, toaster run, leak gas from your oven. Diol on your girlfriend's face, and she best get to sucking. Head game resemble my dad, cause it was good for nothing. Yeah, I'm still vegan, but I'm down for beef. Niggas think they slick with a dialect, but talk is cheap. Watch your mouth, little nigga, because I roll with heat. Top said there's no returns, and I see no receipt. I put your boy in the back, like he was groceries. Riding round with the burner boy in case I find any extendo. Licking off shots until it overheats. No mask, did it barefaced, just so they know it's me. Eyes closed, chest wide open, heart surgery. Usher said just let it burn, let's make it third degree. Niggas think everything's jokes until you shoot his queen. Shot was funny as shit, it barely missed the beam. Wax on, then wax off to leave the burner clean. Then open up the Uber app to flee the murder scene. Waving a stick will make them levitate. I raise a toast in the air, let's celebrate. See a couple holding a blade, like it's wedding day. And yous can leave with a slash, just like wedding cake. Bitches on snap in the snacks. Oh no you ain't, know your place. Worked up flawless, you look like bellyache. Beat my dick all off in the face, and let it detonate. All facts, just ask your mum, she'll demonstrate. Damn right babes, I'm a jerk, just let it marinate. I gave it a beat like I was Penfold. And some retarded head, my tongue's mental. Babes, if you die then you die, cause you was meant to. Nigga, all I do is draw, I'm a pencil. Run up on you niggas like the rent's due. Dude, screwed, if I see food, you're on the menu. Your homies have to find the Dragon Balls to resurrect you. Fuck it, you niggas can all hate. I'm better than all of you niggas I don't rate. If your girl's fit, 4+4, she'll get 8. I'm a chiropractor back, just setting them all straight. Scorps, take note.
Yes, people, we are back live. We are back live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube for another edition of the ManDem United podcast, where we talk all things Manchester United. And Fabrizio Romano revealed some information in regards to the MANU KONE situation regarding, MANU KONE situation with Manchester United, that the deal is currently on hold and Manchester United are evaluating. So we'll get to the full quotes very, very shortly as well. He also said some more information in regards to the left back side of things as well. So it's good to actually have something to talk about, hence why you're getting a ManDem United podcast on a Friday and at this time as well. So big up to everyone supporting Sarcasm City TV. As always, shouts to everybody supporting. I appreciate each and every one of you lot. Again, make sure you keep all your comments, all your questions Manchester United related. You want to make sure we get to it super chat, people, as I know myself, the rest of the ManDem joining will have plenty to say as well. So like I said, we're going to discuss over everything I just mentioned there in the intro. But before we get into all of that, hope everyone's had a blessed week. Hope everyone's looking forward to the weekend as well. But make sure you pay your taxes when you enter the city of Sarcasm. Or if you're a regular resident here, maybe you got an apartment here, a flat, a house, some real estate, which a lot of you lot have. Make sure you pay your taxes when you're in the city of Sarcasm, people. Don't worry though. Do not worry, people. The tax don't cost you a penny. We are a not a tax-free city, but we are a free tax city, people. So make sure you hit the like button on the video. Make sure you follow and share across all the socials and subscribe to the channel, Sarcasm City TV, and hit the notification bell as well. You know what? Visual aids again. Let me pull up the visual aids again. You lot can see it right here on the screen, people, right here. So make sure you pay your taxes, people. Hit the like button on the video. You see that thumbs up underneath the video? Make sure you hit that. Make sure you share and follow across all the socials as well. You can see them on the screen. Yes, it's flawless. At Sarcasm City TV, at Sarcasm City TV. Yes, it's flawless on Twitter and Instagram. So retweet, like on Twitter/X, share, reshare on Instagram, follow across all the socials, and equally as important, subscribe to the channel Sarcasm City TV and hit the notification bell as well. It is road to 18,000 subscribers. We want to get to 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year, people. So make sure you do all those things because it helps the channel grow. And the more the channel grows, the bigger and better content I can do. And the more content I can do as well. But let me get to the chat real quick. SBO2, I see you with the super chat, so I'm going to get to that in a second. Big up my guy Blank every single time, and I'll get to any other comments you lot have as well. Big up my guy Atro, Tanmay, Real King, Benito, who says evaluate FC. That's funny. Dubs United, big up to you, says pay the rent, people. When did Fabrizio say this? Earlier on today. He said he was on a live stream of some sort, or a video of some sort, I should say. Big up A1 Sav as well. So yeah, I'm big up Metal. I'm big up Metal in the building. Also, big up to SBO2 for the super chats. It's big up Flawless. You know my thoughts. Tomorrow we do a battle against spite, greed, football, and terrorism. A battle as old as the land itself. Big up for the super chat. I already know your thoughts. I'm with you on those in regards to what United need to bring in. And yes, tomorrow we do battle, and Sheik will be doing a watch along for it. So make sure you get over to Sheik TV. And I appreciate you for the super chat as well, SBO2 as well. Big up to my like DJ Paul 703 in the building as well. What are you telling me, Paul? You good?
What's good, bro? What's popping?
Blessings, man. We're gonna get to this information and we'll get your thoughts on it. I'm gonna give mine as well. Also, before we even do that, let me just get to the chat real quick. Hey man, we got the West Coast takeover in the building, man. I like Eddie's in the cut as well. Yes, Eddie. What are you saying, family? You good?
Shit.
It's the best coast.
West Coast is the best coast. You already know.
You already know.
What are you saying, Eddie? Though you good, fam?
Paul's been adopted.
I'm adopted. I'm from Maryland, but you know.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
You've been adopted, man. It's calm, man. They did that. You did that with some of the best West Coast rappers. You know what I'm saying? They were originally from the West Coast, but you can't tell anybody anything. Feel me?
Hey, Maryland got the Hoopers, though. They got the Hoopers. They do got the Hoopers.
Maryland got the Kevin Durant, you know, all of them. They got
the whole league damn near.
So
I hear it. People I'm just gonna pull up these comments quick from Fabrizio Romano, read them out, and then we'll get Paul and Eddie's thoughts on it as well. Give me 1 second. I've got this somewhere. But you lot again, run up the like, subscribe, all that good stuff as well. So Fabrizio Romano said this earlier. 1 second. Wait, where is it? Bear with me, people. And yeah, big up to everyone tapped in, man. Like I said, you lot real ones always supporting as well, all the time. Literally just trying to. Here we go. So Fabrizio Romano and Manchester United, MANU KONE and Manchester United links. Everybody knows Manchester United contacted the players' camp and was serious with the deals, as the player had a wonderful World Cup campaign. The deal is currently on hold as United evaluate the player and Roma's asking price, as well as other targets like Carlos Baliba, Camavinga, and Alex Scott. Floor is yours, Paul. Thoughts on that? That's from Fabrizio Romano. That was earlier on today.
Now I'm a bit confused with that reporting, because what does it mean by deal on hold? Is it that United have actually identified that, okay, cool, that's who we're going for, but we're still trying to just delay a process just to see if we could look for any other opportunity that like arises somewhere else? Because that's kind of like what it looks to me. It kind of looks to me like KONE is kind of like the one they want, but it's like they're just trying to see if other things materialize in different areas. Which, I mean, I see why they might want to do that, but I just kind of look at like, listen, time is of the essence. You know, transfer window almost closes in about 2.5
September, so like 2
weeks.
weeks. Yeah, it's like 2 weeks. Yeah.
So, I mean, all of this deliberation, I mean, hopefully they got something up their sleeve. I mean, the league literally starts next week, Friday. I mean, can you guys imagine, like, the league literally starts next week? Community Shield's on Sunday. So it's we've been talking about, we got all summer. We are literally, like, by this time next week, Arsenal would have played is it Coventry, or I don't know who
it's Coventry. That's who they've got at home on Friday.
So that game would have been done by this time next week. So the league's right here and here. The only thing I keep saying this, is that, listen, not that many people have done that much business. Like, there's been business done, but it's not been like a blockbuster summer. So I'm still holding on. People could say it's copium. People could say, you know, you just gotta focus on what United are doing. I get that, but I'm like, listen, up until that window shuts, up until I see other people doing stuff, I'm just like, I'm gonna just keep it cool right now. But I don't really understand that report, because if KONE is available, why don't you just do the deal like that and just move on to the left back and just get the left back and just call it a day? I don't know.
And we'll get to that as well. Eddie, your thoughts on that before, because he did say more, and is more on the midfielder as well as the left back and the window as a whole. This is again all from Fabrizio Romano people. Go on, Eddie.
Man, that's why I take it with a pinch of salt. I don't trust nothing. Y'all know me, man. I don't trust nothing that dude got to say. To everything Paul spoke on, I agree with 100%. Right? There has to be some type of deliberate action. In soon, just so people can kind of settle into their positions and not just be, you know, shocked when, you know, we need you to play in a pivotal role, but this is like your second day with Michael Carrick. It feels like that. So there needs to be some urgency. That's the thing. Like, he had a good World Cup. We know that. He's part of a list of midfielders United is interested in. We know that too. They need another midfielder. They want another midfielder and a left back. We know that too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've just been so at peace, because I'm just like, just show me the here we go. Show me the here we go. I don't even want to hear the other noise. Show me the here we go. Let's keep it pushing. Because I think, again, United have shown time and time again, we're not letting anybody know our next move. I can appreciate that. I'd rather that shit be Fort Knox than what we've been dealing with for the past how many years, where journalists can talk about this plane going here and that plane going there, and they had discussions, and then you got the fucking you know, what's the people called, the paparazzis taking the dinner photos. It's like, I'm cool off all that. At this point, I just want to see what the work is. I don't really play too much into Fabrizio, but I think from watching preseason, I was on the possession bandwagon, but if our fullbacks are going to be attacking that high up the pitch, it kind of does make sense to get a guy who can at least run him down, like and cover that space. There's not too many like people who can do that at this level that we're looking for, and KONE is one of them. He gives me Fred vibes, like
Really?
engine,
Okay.
but he has a lot.
Go on, in what sense?
Because he has that engine and that tech, right?
Okay.
The decision making was Fred's kryptonite, and so we'll see if just imagine KONE being here if that would end up being his as well. But for the most part, bro, like I said, I'm cool off all of it. I'm cool off Fabricio especially. I'm cool off that dude, man. Like
he be talking a lot.
He be talking a lot.
A lot.
And I'm just like, bro, you don't even got that. You're not Woj. Bro, Woj used to just come through, drop a bomb, and cut. Woj wasn't beefing with other reporters about some nonsense like that, bro. So I do like it though. I do like, again, they've targeted what we've been talking about. The left back and the midfielder. But I already kind of knew that before this story came.
I hear it. Bit of Vudge in it as well. I get to it, Vudge. In regards to the report, you just confirmed what I was already thinking. And it says, United are still evaluating in regards to KONE, and also they're looking at other options. I don't think all parties that need to say yes are agreed upon it. Yes, there is interest. That's not surprised me. Yes, Fabrizio saying that United have contacted his camp, contacted Roma about a potential deal. That all makes sense. So the fact it's on hold is on our end because, again, I don't think they're convinced. I believe, and the reports came out a couple of weeks ago. I can't remember who it was, and it was saying the United hierarchy would prefer either a player who's in the Premier League, or if we're not going to go a Premier League player, a player who's played at the highest level and has high-level experience. So, for instance, a Tchouaméni and Camavinga, whereas KONE doesn't fit either brackets to me. It's a no-brainer to go and sign him. No-brainer. For the price they're talking, we're looking at, I think it's 50 to 60 million. The age is at, what he brings to the football, what he would bring attribute-wise as well. I look at it and I go, no-brainer whatsoever to do it. But they clearly think different. It's why you see the name of Baliba there. You see Alex Scott there, Camavinga, even though I don't think that's available. So not everybody's convinced, but I'm with you, Eddie, about them not showing, not everybody not knowing our next move, which I'm cool with personally. I have no issue with that. When people keep saying we don't.
Sorry, my bad. I would say though, watch out for Baliba. Baliba could be an interest because I don't know if you guys seen this. There's some loose reports about Newcastle being interested in Baliba. Brighton said they want to cash in, and he probably might be available for 60 to 65. KONE, I swear, is available for like 50.
They saying 60 to 65 for Baliba.
That's the report. How true the report is, I don't know.
Crazy.
But
hey, if he's there for 60 to 65, so go game.
That could be and they said he was injured, but apparently the injury is not that severe. Now I don't really know because guys, these reporters talk a lot, and I just blurted all of that out, and I just focused on the preseason because I'm actually more interested in how we set up, and to be honest, I'm actually pleased with how Carrick has set the team up. But these reporters are saying too much, so I don't know if he's available for 60 to 65. I could see that maybe being something that they could also look at too. And I think they might be inclined to go with Baleba more than KONE because Baleba's in the Premier League, even though he hasn't had a good season. But it's like, listen, for 60 million, I'd rather pay that for somebody I've seen week in, week out.
Of course,
versus somebody who is coming from another league that might take some time to adapt and XYZ. So that could be one to watch out for. But I do think, listen, United will sign a midfielder. When we'll sign the midfielder, I think it could be like a deadline day thing. I think on deadline day, we might sign like 2 players. And that's
which what we do with the men's. We do what we did with the men's last season.
Yeah. I feel like honestly, everybody's going to be active on deadline day because they haven't really done that much. So deadline day is going to be crazy. I'm telling you right now.
It's going to be a mad one. Okay, fast. Yeah, go on. Go on.
Again, I think the World Cup definitely we have to take into account just the change that made to their calendar focus. Like that's a couple of months where you can deliberate, you can do this, you can do that, but it's another thing when everybody's really actually engaged in the process, and there's no way you could have that with the international competition like the World Cup going on at the same time.
Oh shit, big up Keeks, man. Every time.
Shout out,
Now
Keith.
I hear what
And
you're
so
saying with that. Well, go on, carry on. Bro.
it's just one of those things where I'm looking at what we're thinking about with Baleba, KONE. 60 for Baleba when the price was at one point 100 M's. No, I give me like 45. And I think that's probably been the biggest issue United's been having in this window is just finding that number they're comfortable with. I think when they do find it, they operate quickly and we see what we get. When I just look at KONE too, and I hate doing this because he's actually a talented player, but that Prem shit is different. And we're talking about an integral piece of what Michael Carrick is trying to do. So maybe even he's like, yo, what y'all bringing me, I'm not really rocking with. We don't know why they're not pulling the trigger on a lot of these deals, but I think price will probably be the biggest thing, and then I think the man.
I think price is one of them, but I also think it's agreement from everybody. That's why even KONE, I think they think there's better options, like you mentioned, like a Belieber, which makes sense. Even though I'm a fan of KONE, if you're telling me Belieber's available for 60 to 65 million, again, that's another no-brainer. But Lewis Hall, I put in that bracket. I've said this. If he's available for 60 M's, you go and get him for what he would offer.
But it's the value of the position, though. That's the thing. That's the Lewis Hall situation. Lewis Hall is a good player, but he plays a position that people makeshift whenever they feel like they need to make some type of shift in the game. How many times have we seen a coach put a midfielder that was playing the game at left back and it's tried to change something from that position? So it's not like a midfielder, right? It's like when you got a center in the league, if he's not Joel, if he's not Shaq, I'm not paying premium dollars for that.
I get that.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm getting at with this left back. 70 or whatever Newcastle was asking for was probably outrageous because they just cashed out. They got big chips now because of those two sales they made. So I'm just like everybody else. Just like, damn, is it this? Is it that? But at the end of the day, the market is messed up. Everybody's kind of scrambling. I'd rather we be right and sure.
Oh yes,
and definitely just take our time with these types of situations.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair.
Because we've seen it. Like we embarrassed ourselves that whole Frankie De Jong situation.
Oh yeah. Go and get. Like I said, I've been saying this. I have my preferences, but bring in quality. I've said this. Bring me in a central midfielder of quality. Bring me in a left back of quality. I have names preferred for those two roles, but if you bring me two players, I don't know. Calm with that. We just can't close out the window with this, which I don't think we'll do. And I think that will be suicide for them as well. I genuinely think it would be absolutely. And if
crazy they do it, they get the whole smoke.
Oh yeah. They get in. I think the whole fan base will be united on that, and we don't agree on anything. But if United were to end the window like this, I think every Manchester United fan on the planet would be fuming, and rightfully so. I don't think there'd be anybody defending it. It's not like the Amorim or Ten Hag situations where you had people on the other side backing it. Like, no, I think anyone would back it, especially after what Carrick's done, as what Carrick did when he joined as well, and how well we finished the season and the optimism going into this one. And then you look at the lack of quality in the league, etc. And like what we need to go and kick on and go and compete type of thing. Big up Blank for the super chat as well. Says RIP Webby. Rest in power, King. Yes, R.I.P. to Webby, very, very famous Manchester United fan. R.I.P. to him, 100% Blank. Lovely super chat as well. Love, condolences to all his, his family and his loved ones as well, man. Gone way, way, way too soon. So R.I.P. Webby. Spot on there, Blank. Big up Blank for the another super chat as well. Says KONE hold up due to Wilcox and Vavell clashing on it. Yeah, potentially. I've been saying this. I don't even think it's necessarily Wilcox and Vavell. I just think it's the hierarchy because we don't know exactly who's making the decisions. But I think that's the That's the holdup. But not just KONE, but I think with other midfielders as well. Which is
Flawless. It's
they should
Jim.
be better. But go on.
It's Jim. It's Jim. I'm telling you, it's Jim. Jim saw the picture of that brother. He was like,
You're idiot.
lock the doors real quick. It's Jim.
We don't know. We don't know.
Well, yeah, I think that is what the holdup is, I believe. But they should have sorted through this already. Like, I don't get like how they haven't, like, what's going on? How have they not dealt with this already? Like, yeah, nonsense, man. That's what that is. Whole like,
they got us a left winger though.
You talking about Rashford?
Yeah, they got us a left winger, man.
You talking about Rashford? Talking about Rashford, yeah.
Yeah.
See, man, you taking this cartel thing serious because you know that's your boy's boy. You know what I'm saying? That's his guy, man. That's his man.
That's an Ineos Inc. operation.
That's Carrick's guy because they played in the same team, man. That's his guy. Was there for his debut and that's his guy. Hey, Paul, you know I'm telling the truth. That's facts. That's his guy. That's his guy.
He knows Carrick. He knows Carrick the most out of any player in this team.
I'm gonna tell y'all brothers this: we're a cartel, not a charity. So, just telling you right now.
And there's more as well. Let me get to there's more things that Romano said. 1 second. Bear with me. Hold up. 1 second. Get the rest of this. And you lot actually check where we at, man. There's over 50 of you lot in the building. And we're only at 20 likes. We on over 50 in the building. Make sure you're sharing this out to get more, so we can get more people in there. 35 likes. Girls up to 50 likes, people. Girls up to 50 likes. Let's hit the subscribe button. We need 6 more subscribers as well. Get us to 17,150 people. We're looking for 15 more likes. We're looking for 6 more subscribers as well. Right, where we at? Hold up. Let me find this. So the second part of some of what Fabrizio Romano said, he said United are still in the market for a midfielder and a left back as priority. Ineos has had a bad window. That is no debate so far. We'll plan to rescue the window with some important signings. The board decided not to overspend or sign players that don't love the club. Currently, the left back position is the priority before the third midfielder or other positions. A lot of names were mentioned. Newcastle refused to sell Lewis Hall, and Lewis Skelly was never there, so the options are being considered. The third midfielder is going to be a CDM. MANU KONE is still being evaluated. Carlos Baliba currently injured. Camavinga refused to leave Madrid. So currently United is still active there, while Ollie Watkins' news depends on Xerxes' movement. Flo's yours thoughts on that. We'll go to you.
It's weird. Is it me, guys? Or did you guys miss out? You read the part where he said, "Oh, Ineos have had a bad transfer window." Why is he giving his opinion on that? Like, I don't quite, because they
that's why he's giving his opinion on it. Like when Ornstein said at the start, "I expect Manchester United to be the busiest," and that wasn't off of anything that he'd been told. That was him giving his opinion. That's why I don't take what they saying on gospel in regards to things like that. I can pay attention to what they say. But yeah, when they're giving their opinion, just giving his opinion. But yeah, go on, Paul.
I mean, listen, at the end of the day, we're definitely going to sign somebody. I just hope that it's going to be someone of quality and not just some.
Before you go on, big up my guy Anton, man. Big up Brum Gunners, Mila. Make sure you all go subscribe, Arsenal fans. Everyone should be over there, man. We're linked up with him on Nigel's channel. Hilarious done. Very good content creator, man. Go subscribe over there, man. Go on, fam. Sorry, Paul. Carry on.
So, I mean, it's just I just hope we just sign quality. That's it. Honestly, I really just hope we sign quality. Whoever we end up with, I just hope it's just someone that actually adds to the squad. Like Santos, unknown, but we can see what he can bring to our squad. Tielemans, the less said, the better about Tielemans. So, just somebody at least that fits in with what we're trying to do. So, for me, I'm not really too fussed right now. I'm just like, just get the players in. Let's begin this window, because let's begin this season. Because I honestly do think this season, I'm not saying, listen, I'm not saying we're winning the league, but I'm just saying there is opportunity this season.
Hey, you gotta watch Eddie, Paul. Hey, Paul, watch Eddie. You know, he trying
the
to
brother talk.
set you
listen,
up, man.
listen,
Now you do this to me all the time. I'm pre-warning you, man.
Listen, I'm not
watch
falling
Eddie,
in the
but
hole.
go on.
I'm not falling in the hole, but I'm just being cautious because even Carrick said it. Say, we could do something.
We
He
get
didn't
the
even
Carrick's comments as well.
specify. He didn't specify, but he, like me and like many United fans, think that it's like we can do something this season. Because I don't know, for some people, they think like we're just going to just fall off. I don't think so.
So why is that something, Paul?
Honestly, something could really be we mount a title challenge and maybe
Genuine
we fall
title
off
challenge.
in April, or we
Okay.
fall off in March or something, or we have a very decent Champions League campaign and we win the FA Cup.
Look at Eddie's face.
Guys, I'm not falling for the bait. I'm really not. I am really
Brother,
not.
you're not individual, man. I'm trying to set you up, you know. Your West Coast brethren trying to set you up, you know.
Brother,
I just feel like this is the
Yes.
most sort of like calmness that we've stableness that we've ever been in the last, like, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years.
I agree with that.
Preseason has never been. I don't think we've had like a good preseason like the last 3, 4 years. This is the one preseason that could be like, yeah, I've actually learned a lot in terms of how we want to play, the type of players we're going for. I mean, I was like, Collier should have been sold. I'm like, yeah, I'd cash in on Collier. I seen Collier on Wednesday, and I'm like, you know what? He might actually have a good use in the squad. He might even be more useful than Mason Mount. I don't know. I don't know, guys. There's an opportunity there, but I just feel like I guess because we didn't go OD ham in the transfer window and signing XYZ players left and right. That's why people feel a bit underwhelmed. I still think, though, there's a little bit of an opening there to do something. You know,
okay.
We'll see.
Bro, that's fair. Before we get Eddie's thoughts, because Jez's point, yeah, Eddie, mate, your thoughts. We'll get to that. We'll give Eddie, a few minutes to get to that before I get to these super chats. Hey, that's Jez asking, man.
On here, right? You see the
what's going on? I don't know what's going on.
He's putting up Jez's comments.
Jez will ask the question
because he knows.
I don't got control of the back end.
I'm just letting you know what's going on.
He said, Eddie, mate, your fault. But we gonna get to that. Big up SBO2.
The UK connection, brother. They still scheming on us since way back when. But I peeped it off. Go on, hey, it's your show.
SBO2, big up for the super chat, man. It says Ben Jacobs said it's Wilcox against KONE. Mark Goldbridge said it's his source said it's actually Vavell. And to be fair though, to MG, he did call Tillemans before any journalist. We'll see. There is clearly some.
So it's one of them that's.
It's clearly some disagreement, and I don't know obviously which one it is, but there is clearly some disagreement, which is a concern because it is the 14th of August, and why are we not settled? How much more time do you before you go, Paul? Quick, how much more time do you need to settle on it? Yeah. Agree on the target. Right? What is the holdup? That's why it says here with KONE, we're evaluating. Which we're not really evaluating. It's more so if we can't get anyone better than KONE, we'll go and get KONE. Because clearly they put the likes of Baliba and they put the Premier League players, adding Camavinga and Tchouaméni ahead of KONE. Basically what I'm saying is I think for them, KONE is bottom of the list. I think your Scots and Balibas and Tchouaménis and Camavingas and Alex Scotts are ahead, but the 2 Real Madrid players ain't available and the rest, the others is money. So make a decision. Thankfully for us, we don't have the toughest of start in regards to when the window closes, but we should be moving quicker, and we'll still get 2 players. I've said this, but yeah, go on, Paul. Before we go,
I disagree. I think KONE is. I kind of think KONE is I think he's kind of like the placeholder. I think he's like the placeholder midfielder. That's like, listen, I guess honestly, left to me, I think that's the midfielder that's been generally briefed out there that we've actually publicly contacted, because all these other midfielders we've never a lot of United fans were talking about Tchouaméni, but we never really we never heard anything from him or his agent or even Real Madrid. Camavinga, the same thing. In fact, they said Camavinga doesn't even want to leave Real Madrid.
Surprise, Camavinga don't want to leave Real Madrid. Shock.
So, and all these other players, Scott, Believer, everything has just been all like agent talks. We actually reached out to what you call it, KONE's
To roll,
representative.
you know why?
I
Because it's
think,
the easiest one to do and the cheapest.
yeah.
It's the
So I
cheapest
think
in
it's a
regards to
placeholder.
all the midfielders we've been linked with. Maybe you could argue a Sandenberg. KONE
Yeah,
is
that's
probably the
another one.
cheapest in regards to transfer. So it's like, why would you not like? Why would, again, the journalists could be wrong, but for me, I just think they're looking at it and going, they prefer better.
Something else. Yeah.
I think he's playing the Italian league. Where else? The people know
KONE?
like where else he played.
You're talking about KONE.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like that, and that's where it's at. Like, to me now, I'm just like, hey, come to an agreement, because all the midfielders we've been linked to, if any Vim, calm. Again, I have my preferences, but if we ended up with a Scott or a Sanderberg, I go, all right, cool.
That makes more sense for
if
track record, because the only one outside the Prem that they brought in that I would say they're like their marquee is Sesko. You have Mbemo, you have Cunha, not Sanderberg, Santos, and then Tillman.
And someone mentioned it in the chat. We all happy with the Santos signing, by the way, people. Someone mentioned it earlier.
That's what I'm saying. What are you, Fabrice? This is what I'm talking about. This Fabrizio character.
But go on, your fault. Actually, before you do that, Eddie, just one second. Let me get to these super chats real quick, and then we'll get back to what Romano said. Hey, SBO2, big up for the super chat. Trey, you're my guy, but this is absolutely blasphemous. He says, Amri Min. Hey, tell that to an AC Milan fan. Ask them how that's going, man. Ask AC, but big up Trey for the super chat.
About Gyökeres and Osman trying to figure out how to pass the ball to one another.
Oh, yeah, you don't rate whatsoever.
Dumb and dumber. Just cheap man, listen. Football.
Big up Paul. Big up Blank for another super chat. Says Paul, anyone's more useful than Mason Mount.
True.
That's
that is taking off right now.
Like I say, Mount is not Mount. We ain't gonna have to worry about him. Like I said, he didn't play last season, and we had two midfield options of quality. So if we actually have four, like, it's a wrap. And on top of that, he's injured now. He's missing the game tomorrow, right? Because he's injured. Yeah, you're gonna get injured, man. Big up Trey for the super chat as well. Big up, man. Appreciate you. Says off topic but flawless. You hit on months on the YouTube gifting thing, if you know what I'm talking about. Is that the jewel thing? Is it the jewels? Is that what it is? Because I did look at that, but I didn't know exactly what it was. You don't have to super chat, but let me know in the chat, Trey, or if anyone else knows about it, because I did look at it, but I didn't do any detailed research. But I don't know if it's worth doing or not, but if it's something worth doing, then yeah, man can set that up still. And big up Brum's Gunner. We was having this conversation, and Nigel's chat says flawless. Enzo still going for 120. Man's a box crasher. That's your guy. You're a joke, man. Funny conversation surrounding Enzo. But yeah, go on, Eddie. The flow's yours, man. The flow's yours. Yeah, it's the jewels.
This football shit is cooked right now, gentlemen.
Talk about it.
They giving demands about Enzo. People out here putting up demands about Enzo. Broski. Oh, I'm cooked. And then to the back to the point. Look, I appreciate people like getting riled up because they care, but it's just like we're not gonna change their process. And I think we're better off just taking into account what we're seeing on the pitch more than what we're hearing from different journals and things of that such. What we think we need, and use that to judge them on the decision they make when they bring somebody in. Because to be fair to the team, I'm cartel for a reason. I've been enjoying this preseason.
Talk about it, man.
I've been enjoying seeing certain players get to show what they can actually do, and now that you're starting to see players come back, it's been dope to see like the progression in the way we play football. And Mbemo, I slandered the brother towards the back end. I'm gonna have to pay for that. The way he's moving.
Is he playing well?
Oh yeah.
And I know that's not your type of player. So I know if you're saying that, he must be playing well.
I don't like Mo Salah, but Mo Salah scored goals.
Well, people just overlook that. Like with him, I've done said this, man. And Mbemo, one thing, the thing that impressed me the most about him was his ability to score in big games against big teams. He scored against everyone in the Big Six bar Chelsea, and he won the penalty in one of the games. He won the penalty in the home game. Like, I don't overlook scoring away at Anfield, scoring away at the Emirates. Did he score? He scored. Yeah, he did. He bagged against City as well at OT. Like, I don't just overlook that. Because if he was poor in those games and didn't score, you would never hear the end of it. If he was just a flat track bully and didn't.
Sure.
Like, well, yeah, go on, carry on, fam, before I give my thoughts.
No, that was it. It was just like the midfield. I would expect another Prem signing. I think I would have more stock in it being a Prem signing than somebody outside of it, like a KONE. Because if that's the only name that we're talking about here with regards to midfield that's outside the Prem, then it's just a way safer play, in my opinion. And it's something that historically we've always done. So take the best of the Prem, put it with us. Let's go to work. We get some people that come from outside the structure, but for the most part, you weaken another team. That's what I never understood about doing it a certain guy. Like if you are a relegation fighting team and your best player has shown on multiple accounts that he's capable of playing with us, I need that. I need that. And I'm gonna have the infrastructure to entice him to do it. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm telling you, right, like the Scott Links were dope. The Warden, of course, you know how much I'll fuck with Warden.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
One of them in the Prem, I'm cool with.
Yeah.
So, one of them in the Prem, I'm cool with.
And in regards to what, like Romano said again, United being in for a centre back and a left back. A centre back, a central midfielder and a left back. Not a surprise, not a shock. The names he mentioned, again, not a surprise as well. And yeah, United not looking to overspend, which I'm all for also. I just want them to make a decision. That's where I'm at with it. I've been saying the same thing now for a number of weeks. Make a decision, come to an agreement, and let's get this on. Because all we need is two. All we need is two. What's it called? All we need is two. Them two players, and I think we can do what needs to be done this season. Then that helps us massively. Now, if you can go and get more than that, yeah. I did see a picture of it was De Ligt next to Martinez in training, so that's good. How far off De Ligt is, I don't know. I don't know. Has he played? I've not watched any of the preseason. Now, you may have, Paul. I don't know if he's played in any of the preseason, but he's not. It's just good to see him training again. But
he's just back on grass.
Yeah, back injuries you can always. Yeah,
him and Sesko are back. So I mean, I don't know when. I think we shouldn't really expect to see De Ligt till I'd say latest I'd say October. I think that's probably when we should probably same too probably with Sesko. I think Sesko, to be fair, we should probably maybe see Sesko like maybe mid-September because he hasn't had a preseason. So he shouldn't really be rushed back. So I know he's also back on grass. De Ligt's back on grass as well. So I think he should be back in October, and then Sesko should be back in like mid-September. But the thing is with Sesko, we already have like, in my humble opinion, I don't think Sesko is a starter anyways. So, and from what I've seen this season, I'm happy for Mbeumo to play up front. You know, like I say, he's not my cup of tea, and you know, I'm not going to be one of those suckers to apologize. He's still not my kind of player, and I don't really rate him that highly. But, huh?
Is it Sesko you saying?
No.
Mbeumo. I was just making sure.
I'm not apologizing for, you know, he was rightfully criticized last season for his poor moments, even though he was scoring goals. But if used correctly, you know, he can be very dangerous. So I feel like at the way we want to play, I think Mbeumo is better suited to that 9, and then Cunha and Diallo left and right. I think that's really the
options. You got Rashford, you got Shea Lacey as well, and additions as wide options as well. I just like the fact that we got options in those areas. Yeah. You're looking at it from a striker perspective, from a wide perspective. I'm with it. Like from the
Xerxes,
people wingers, like Xerxes, obviously central. Bruno plays in the 10 as well. Like the list goes on. Someone said Mbeumo, I might lose it. Hey, you lot, make sure you go check out Jez's rant about Mbeumo. And it wasn't him criticizing Mbeumo It was people who criticized Bremo for the game, for how his game is, and Jez was like, "Did you lot not watch him?" It's like, and Bremo's been playing like this. But like I said, people thought he was going to put on the United shirt and he had vibranium and he was going to turn into this silky technical footballer. That's
I
what
did
people
say he was like Salah, and people always kept laughing. But I'm like, I don't rate Salah that highly, so I don't. So it's not like when I say it's like Salah, I'm not saying that in a good way. I'm actually saying like it's a bit, like yo, my eyes are.
Hey, give me Salah's output. I'll take. Give me. You know what? Give me 60% of Salah's output. Which to his credit, he didn't give us 60% of Salah's output, but he gave us output.
He does give us.
He gave run me output and improve your. And I think his overall game improves once we get a right back to actually help him.
Yeah,
I will give him.
He out there by himself.
He got a little bit of sauce to him.
Yeah. He's not a complete.
You know what it is, especially that we throwing people off. It's the first touch. Like that first touch be so diabolical sometimes.
Yeah.
And I'm watching like you had all that space and you let that shit just trampoline off your foot. And so that's the most frustrating thing with him. But once he gets ahead of steam, he makes plays. I'll give him his credit. Like you said, scoring big goals. I think he's almost damn near scored in every preseason game.
Yeah.
Had some kind of involvement.
This is it. Giving Bremo an actually consistent attacking fullback and letting players an inside forward. That's it. Who would have thought play to a player's strengths and it would help you out there? But like I take that into consideration. Yes, he can be frustrating 110%. But I know the player. But Bremo's not a world-class player. Bremo is he's not a world-class player, but it's like people expect world-class things from him. I don't get it. To me, he's a very good player. He's a very good player. Does he have deficiencies? Yes. Most outside of the great, elite, and world-class players, yes. Like imagine Salah without Trent. Thank you. But people want to crash it on him. I don't understand the discourse from Manchester United fans surrounding him. Rivals are supposed to do that, but it's the way United fans crash on him. I don't get it.
He's a reliable player, though. I will say that. You are looking for someone who could get you goals, I would say at least. And Wemo, he scored 12 goals last season, which, for your first season is not bad.
Especially remember he was managing him.
Yeah. Exactly.
Remember he was managing him for half a season.
Yeah, and he was still scoring goals too. He was scoring a lot of goals
during that period. He did. Because you would have thought, you know why? Because he had Ahmad overlapping him and things, and he was playing like as an inside forward. So he would have thought that playing someone who can score goals left foot and right foot and have someone overlapping him. But people just again, why I think fullback's so important. This is why I bang on about the left back, because I think we get a better Cunha. I've been saying this. And not that Cunha was bad, but we get a better Cunha. People will. What makes no sense to me is people will watch PSG, wax lyrical about Nuno Mendes and Hakimi and how important, and then just bypass our fullbacks. Put Mendes and Hakimi. If you put Hakimi in our side, how much of a better Bremo do we get?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I think that's why him and Ahmad play so well together. Because you see him
someone to link up with.
Someone to link
they
up
combine
with.
Yeah.
And
then you took it away, and we see his performances when we went to a flat back four.
But you see, that's the shit that be tricky sometimes, because even with Mbeumo, you can set it up. You can set it up. Shout out to Sheik. You can set it up for him perfectly, and he can still have a stinker. I think that's the other problem with him too. Now, this is not saying this in defense of the people who make him out to be something that he's not. That's just my problem with him, I think, and a lot of other people who watch him and see the brilliance, but also see the lows be so low, bro. But to his credit, the one thing I appreciate about him is just the ethic about it. Fearless, hungry. If he could just get that fucking first touch together, like, it's a problem. And you put him in mind, even Adorgu, you see they all kind of have similar profiles along that front three that allows them to work well. They play with one another. Oh, that's crazy. But they,
yeah. Now that like I said, that front three,
No, Eddie, you're
listen,
hilarious. You know, this fucking guy. Go on, Pablo.
that front
That ain't
three,
serious,
honestly, I mean, I know we have like other areas in our team where like, midfield we're kind of light, defense. I won't say we're light in defense, but we just don't have the quality at center back that I would like. But that attack is one area I'm just like, listen, we can like each attacker, whether left wing, right wing, up front, they have different attributes. Cunha has his attributes that he could bring with Diallo on the other side and Wemo on the other side. Sesko off the bench also gives you more of that, like, I guess that target man, poacher, figure. Xerxes is more like, a second striker, can, link play. Bruno as well, as much as I don't rate Bruno, has his attributes as well. And Dorgu's more so.
I got a question for you on that, though, Paul. I got a question for you real quick, Paul. What do you think all that does for Bruno?
In terms of what?
Going, like, projecting him into this next season.
I ain't gonna lie, it's a big season for Bruno. I mean, he finished on 21 assists. He has to replicate that, or at least something close to that. Like, and the thing now is we have attackers that can actually put the ball in the back of the net. So he should be creating a lot of chances right now. But he also has Tielemans as well. So that too is another sort of component to our attack, or the way we attack, because Tielemans could create from deep as well. So I'm just happy at least if there's anything that I don't think will be an issue for us, I think scoring goals will be the least of our problems. It's the other side that I'm worried about, because Tielemans can't run. And I mean, I did see it in the previous game, and I'm like, yeesh, if we do get countered on, we could be in serious trouble, because I seen Tielemans. It was almost like he was jogging back, and I'm like, shit.
Yeah, that ain't his game. That's never been his game.
Yeah, it's never been his game. So that's why that third midfielder is like, yeah, it's pivotal that we get that, because our center backs, unless maybe we play Heaven, that's the only way we can get away with it.
I think Heaven is a starter.
Yeah.
The brother does scare me a bit. Heaven and Euro. Yeah.
Well,
I think it's
whole City first game.
Okay.
So I could still see him go.
It's Maguire and Martinez.
Maguire.
I won't say Martinez.
Heaven. I'll go Maguire
Heaven.
No,
because Martinez hasn't had a preseason.
What do you think Carrick does?
Maguire Heaven.
Yeah.
You reckon he drops Martinez?
No, Martinez hasn't had a preseason. So I think he'd go with players.
All right, so this is further run then. Everybody take the lit out of the equation. Those forfeit. What two do you reckon? Do you reckon to both of you, man? What two do you think he goes with?
For Hall, I think it's Maguire Heaven. That's what I want.
If you reckon he drops Martinez for the, I hope you're right. I just don't see it.
For the whole game, absolutely.
Yeah. I think Martinez could come back into the picture though. But
I feel like he's gonna go senior.
For the first 2 or 3 games, I think Heaven might just be like could start, and then maybe Martinez, he eases Martinez back, and then it would be Maguire and Martinez. But I hope he goes with Heaven, and Heaven just like locks down that position, that he keeps Martinez, because actually more of a balance.
I'm with you on it. I would love it to. No, Martinez hasn't. But I'm saying hypothetically, when all defenders are fit, like I said, remove the lit. Because if the lit's are fit and available, I think it's the lit and Martinez. But take the lit out of the equation, I think it's Maguire.
Out there. That's what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying once he's fit. Yeah, he's only just come back. I know he's training. I've seen the picture today. Moving forward. Yeah, not necessarily whole city. I'm saying moving forward.
Well, I think again, it depends on how Heaven plays, because I'm gonna keep it a stat. I think Heaven's the better player.
I'm with you. I would sell Martinez. I've been said this.
Yeah, I would sell Martinez too. I I just think you get ahead of it before it comes calling, because you just had an injury. You're very often injured yourself. At what point are we just like, okay, we can move on from here because of this kid? We want to give him the keys to the position. That's what I like, because Martinez is definitely a better passer. I don't want people to start
Oh yeah,
overriding
absolutely,
Heaven,
absolutely he is. Absolutely.
he's a better defender than Martinez, and the gap in their creativity isn't so big to where you can't justify starting him. And so I think going forward, that'll be it. The Euro one would be, if they said Euro, I hear you. But I do think Euro has shown himself to be every bit of how good they said he was this preseason as well. There's been a lot of people just playing well this preseason, so it'll be a hard conversation for sure.
But I
that's
think
why they
I
pay
think
the manager what they
Hey,
do.
we just need the lit to get back fit and available. Man.
Yeah.
That's the numero uno. That's the one that I'm
Get
just
the
like,
lit,
Yeah,
I
get
can
back
care
and
less.
available.
Because he put him in that right spot, everything else will take care of itself.
And then you just have to worry about the other side. I think Euro could be more. I wouldn't be surprised if he's used more as like a backup right back. I honestly do think I could see him being
I think that's
used
the
as a
low
backup.
position.
No, but like backup. So like in terms of
You
like
mean
I
to
guess
the lower
when
man?
you have Carabao Cup games or as a sub, or when Champions League hits in and we're playing Tuesday, Saturday and stuff like that. I could see Euro maybe being that rotational right back on a few occasions. That's kind of how I see it. I think Heaven is more so locked into the center back role, more so than Euro. I think Euro is more like right back. I think Euro.
I think you got Delo and Maz over there. So in emergencies, yeah, but I think he's gonna go experience. He'll go Delo and Maz before he goes Euro right back. If one of those, if either of those two are fit and available, they're playing right back. And with this, Sheik says, I think we need to move on from Delit personally. I'm just living in straight hope, Sheik. I don't think we see Delit again consistently at Manchester United. This is just me and sheer hope.
I wouldn't be shocked.
He's our best centre back to me. But I think we don't see him over a sustained period of time, week in, week out anymore. So this is why I've been saying, hey, run me a centre back. But I don't think they're going to sign a centre back.
And it's crazy because it was just that one injury. Because, he was not injured. It was just that he wasn't available. And then the shit just like, we didn't see him for the rest of the season after that. And that was in November of last year. So that for me it's pretty unfortunate. I hope on everything that, if he does get back that, at least we could see him for, I don't know, let's say a good 80% of the season. If he could cover 80% of the season, that's good enough for me. Or that's more than good enough for me. So I don't know. Delitz is an interesting one though.
I could see him being used Champions League, big matches, and I can see them really manage him because of the type of injury that he has, and it being a back injury. I think he'll be subbed on, so I think Maguire will probably end up starting a lot of games to start the season, and then eventually towards the middle parts of the back end of the season where we start to see him a bit more rapidly. I'm kind of with Sheik because I need players that are available and that I can consistently count on all around.
Yeah.
Right. And then whoever I come in with off the bench is supplemental. But this guy is supposed to be our ace at that position, but we can't rely upon him. And injuries are a part of the game. And he started football very young at the highest level. So there, unfortunately, is going to be a lot of wear and tear on his body. I think operating as though he can somewhat regain that magic, I was flawless on that because of how classy he is as a player, and that shit doesn't leave you. Like they say, the body leaves before the mind does. And so if he can adjust himself, take care of himself, that right position is locked on. That's the only person I see that should have that locked on.
Delay, 100%.
Yeah,
I would just say
guys they could. I think it'll still be between Martinez and Aiden on the left hand side. But then the battle will be between who comes off first for him. Like, is it Yo or is it McGuire? That type.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like it would probably make sense to actually do what you suggested in terms of I think use him for those Champions League games. Because I would rather I would rather Delit on crutches at the Bernabeu than Maguire. I'm not gonna hold you. This is just me. I'd rather Delit on crutches going to the Bernabeu or the what's the Bayern Munich's, the Allianz Arena.
Yeah, the Allianz,
than Maguire, because at least I'm like, okay, he's seen it, so he knows what can happen. So I would rather save Delit for those main Champions League games, and then maybe in the Premier League we could get away with playing Maguire and Heaven in the Premier League.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, fam. Yeah. And Sheik says, I ain't even on the Hulk thing anymore, Flawless. We on a big period of make or break for the next upcoming years. And if you're not ready and available, no hate, but we got to move you on. I'm with you on that, Sheik. The only problem is I don't think the club are on board with that. That's where my issue lies. I'm with you. Trust me, I'm with you. The reason why I'm so like, bring Delit back, because centre-back is low down in the priority list. If you bring me a centre-back, move on Delit. You bring me a centre-back, move. I think we need to move him on anyway, but like I said, I've been saying this. Martinez and Maguire is not it.
It's not it.
It's not it. Individually, as a pairing, it's even worse. Do I think they're both bad players? No, I actually think Martinez is a good centre-back. I think Maguire above average centre-back, but they're not it as a pair. If one of them had some form of recovery pace and athleticism, Maguire, wouldn't it? Because if it's Delit next to Martinez or Delit next to Maguire, I'm like, okay, as much as I don't like it, I'm much more comfortable with that as the pairing. This is why I'm saying Heaven or Yo in there as well. Like, so we'll see what's what. Before we continue as well, yo, just under 90 people in the building. What is the like saying? Let's do the like check. We're at 54 likes. Let's get up to 70 likes, people. Let's get up to 70 likes, people. Hit the subscribe button. 5 more subscribers. Get us to 17,150 people. Make sure. I big up to my guy, Brums Gunner, says, Flawless, what's a realistic aim for the season for United? Would you rather compete for the Prem title but not win a trophy, or guarantee top 4 and a trophy, i.e. Carabao, FA Cup? I don't think we're good enough to go and compete for a league title. And for me, I've said this, being in a title charge and competing for a league title is 10 games to go. You're 4, 5, 6 points off the top of the table. So not United have won their first 3 games, or we've got 12 points from the first possible 5, or October, or where we are in Christmas, or January the 1st, or February. Like, no, 10 games to go. So I don't think this squad is capable, even with what I think we'll do in the window. So, top 3, top 4. I'm looking at top 3. We've won the domestic cups with worse managers and worse teams. So I'm looking. If we don't win one, I'll be disappointed. There's no team in the country I don't think Manchester United can beat in a one-off home or away. Yeah. So therefore, we should definitely go for them in Champions League. I've said this: top 8, round of 16, and then you see the look of the draw and see where you're at with it. But compete in the Champions League. Is there better teams than us? Yes, we're not one of the elite teams. PSG, Bayern Munich, Barcelona, Real Madrid, all better sides than us, in my opinion. All have more talent than us. But don't go there and get them. But don't get Chelsea like when they went to PSG. And it's done. Or what happened to Liverpool? Like, you just get packed up in the first leg and the tie's over. I know, compete over 180 minutes. So that's where I'm at with it.
I think for Champions League, we got to reach the last 16. If we reach the last 16, I'm like, that's because we were group stage merchants. Every time in the group stage, we always get dumped out. So the last 16 is an achievement for me. The next time we're in there, we could probably think of quarterfinals, semifinals, and stuff like that. But last 16 for Champions League, Premier League or domestic phase, honestly, 3rd or 4th, and you give me a FA Cup. I think that's one season to build upon, and then the season after that, we could then talk about challenging for title and stuff like that.
And I'm with you on this. Just finish top 8. I mean, because if you finish in the top 8 in the league phase, you automatically go to the round of 16. If you finish 9 to 24, then you go into the playoffs. You go into the round of 32, and then obviously so forth from there as well. So I've been saying finish top 8, man.
So
We have enough to finish top 8.
My minimum is always a trophy in top 4.
Okay.
I need a trophy every season, right? Now, Michael Carrick got a 3rd place finish. So unfortunately, you can't drop off. He has to finish top 3 for it to and get a trophy for it to be a successful season, in my opinion. If it's top 3, no trophy, it's not a successful season. I need a trophy. I need a trophy. I'm not here for the.
I'm with you on that.
Y'all can call me the Kenyan Lee Gunner all you want to, but
I'm with you.
I
want one further. I want a domestic double, Eddie.
Huh?
I want both of them. Word to months.
You know
like, I'm not saying we should, but I'm saying that's what I want. I think we're capable of winning both.
I want both of them.
Both have word to months. Hashtag both of them. I want both.
It has to be an addition. We have to get top 4 and we have to get a trophy. I hear, because if we only just get top 4 and let's just say we scrape top 4, then it's not really a good season. It's kind of like a regression, because last season we comfortably made top 4. So to scrape top 4 right now with no trophies, it's a slight regression. But we need to.
This as like somebody who doesn't respect any of the moves that the other teams have made around us.
Yeah.
The Spurs reclamation project is funny because you just told me that Tonali and Mateus Fernandes aren't that good, right? And then they signed with Spurs. Now they're going to drag a team from 17th to the top 4 spot. Chelsea still haven't figured out what to do with that attack. Liverpool, you know how I feel about them. The less is said, the better. Arsenal still has time, but again, like that's the thing with them. Like the decision making is crazy.
So you carry on. Taveta says y'all want City what did last year minus. Yeah, Taveta says y'all want what City did last year minus the title challenge, and I hear it. Now we want to compete.
We did it before
you go. Now we want. I want us to compete in the Champions League. So you see, like when you lot got played Real Madrid and got packed up in the first leg and it was over, like inside 30 minutes. I don't want that, Vega. I want us to go to the Bernabeu and actually compete for 180 minutes. I don't want to be a Valverde hat trick and I'm out inside. What? Is that not what happened? How quick? Hey, Paul. Eddie,
I remember that.
How quick was the Valverde hat trick? I'll be fuming. I swear it was in the first half.
They don't try.
I turned my TV off.
I watched every minute of that because you had Vega telling me, "Oh, we can go there and do something." I turned my TV off. So Vega, to answer your question, I want most of what City done, minus the title, but I want to go compete in the Champions League against the very best. I don't want to be out inside 30 minutes. That's where I'm at. But sorry, Eddie, go on.
No, it's well deserved. This Vader character, brother, you don't teach us nothing. We taught you. We didn't teach you how to get away with it, apparently, but we taught you everything else. So.
Oh shit! I stand corrected. 3 minutes inside 42 minutes. It was. I don't want to be out the Champions League in 42 minutes.
42 minutes. So I'm saying because I don't do the whole top 4. I say there's one winner and 30 other losers.
Yeah.
So the position I could care less.
That's right.
The silverware is the only thing that makes the season respectable at any point in this thing. It's funny. I was watching the Mourinho documentary, which is pretty good.
Okay.
They didn't talk too much about United, though. I saw that shit.
Yeah, of course. Why would they talk too much about Manchester United?
Mourinho, you think you slick, brother. You think you slick.
I don't talk about this. You talk about the, you know what I'm saying? You talk about the you know, I was gonna say, but you know what I'm talking about, man.
I hear you.
There's certain shit we don't talk about, and the certain shit you ask me about, I'm gonna tell you about. You feel me? That's what that is.
No, I got you. That's why he made sure we understood that we won 3 trophies under him while he was here, though. That he wanted to get across. But other than that, we were talking the United shit. That was, hey, bro. You remember the last dance how he did Scottie Pippen? That's how he did Casillas. That's how they did Casillas in this documentary. They got Casillas looking real crazy out here.
You don't want to be out of the UCL, but will accept not challenging. I hear it clearly now. Yeah, in the Premier League, because we can't challenge. That's why we're not capable of challenging. If I believe the team was good enough to challenge, I would say so. This is not and you don't think we're good enough to challenge either. This is the craziest part about it.
Who?
Oh, we'll get to that because we're gonna get to Carrick's fault. I'm only speaking for me here. I don't think Manchester United are capable of challenging. So I'm not gonna put unrealistic expectations on the squad and then get mad. This team is not good enough to go and compete for a league title. I don't think it can challenge.
Which teams do you think are better constructed than Manchester United today?
Right now, Arsenal and City.
Only Arsenal.
Huh?
And City.
Arsenal and City.
Arsenal and City. Too.
Yeah. They still got Rodri. I still think City. I look at them. I look at the defenders they have. I look at their midfielders they have. I look at their attack they have. Also, Haaland. I think Maresca is a good manager. They have a good goalkeeper. Yes.
The ones in blue.
Yes, the ones in blue. Manchester City. Yes.
Yeah. No, City is still a good team. City is still a good team. I guess the only thing really with Manchester City now is that Pep's not there no more. So now it's an interesting conundrum. Okay, what's going to happen with them? And I guess that's what everybody's looking at now. How are they now going to line up under Pep? Because it could go well because Maresca is actually a decent manager, or it could be the David Moyes effect and they just fall off horrifically. And I ain't gonna lie, I would really like the second option, but it's we just don't know. But they still have their core players. So I still think City
will be there.
We will be there.
All right, cool. We're gonna get to that. You know what? Actually, because Carrick was chatting as well. 1 second. Here we are. One moment. Because you know what I'm saying. You ahead of the cartel over there, and the cartel leader was talking. Eddie, let's go. Man didn't respond to me in the group chat though. Where's Kyle though, man? I know that the time difference is like.
No.
I know the time difference is crazy. Hey, Paul, don't look away. You're in the group chat as well.
Hey, I didn't see anything. Now you didn't see anything. Everyone like this. I didn't see nothing.
So this is from the Athletic. So this is my
real one, Paul. That's what I'm talking
about. Right. You know what? Yeah, you know what? Shout out to Paul, a real one for true, man. You know what I'm saying? But this was Michael Carrick when asked about a title challenge, and we'll go to you on this first, Eddie. We've definitely got the potential to achieve something really special. I'm not hiding from the fact, and we should aim to do that. Your thoughts, Eddie? United potential title challenge. You with it? You not?
We let y'all in a little too much. Big plans happening at the compound. Double C's is moving, brother. I'm telling you this right. Double C's is moving. So much money. Oh my God. So people, as a honcho in the Carrick cartel, I'm telling you this right now. We don't fear nobody. Nobody. Not a soul. Other than those Frenchmen. That's the French connection. I'm not talking about that. Everybody else I'm talking about. Just the Frenchmen, leave over there. We ain't talking about them.
Oh, Jesus.
Anybody else? Oh, double C's.
Buddy,
double C's. I'm telling you. It's moving well. This is what I'm talking about. I hear the Man City thing. You can never unhear a voice that great as Pep Guardiola.
Yeah.
There will be a point where the messaging is going to get conflicted. When we talk about establishing a footballing culture, what Pep Guardiola has done, only one other man has done in this league. And a lot of people consider him to be the greatest manager of all time.
Yeah.
That shit, it matters. It matters. Because going back to Mourinho, Doc, he said it best. The first time you come to a new club, every single pair of eyes in that building is looking at you. The weight of that, I don't know if Maresca's up for it.
We're gonna find. You know what's great about it? We gonna find out.
We gonna find out. What I'm saying.
We gonna find out. But yes, back to the actual original question, though, Eddie. Your thoughts on Carrick saying, "Hey, that we're aiming for a title charge."
I told you.
Go on.
You let y'all in a little too much, but just understand where we at. And I said, "What is? We don't fear nobody. We looking and we not blinking." That's what I'm talking like, brother. I don't put it plain as day. Y'all don't listen. Oh my God. Let me tell you. If we do something to some of these talkers, I kid you not. Word to Jez, I'm bringing out the belt on stream. BTA tour. Pre-sales on the way. The BTA tour pre-sales are on the way. This is an experience of a lifetime.
Yeah, we definitely got the potential
And I
to
mean,
achieve
I'm
something.
sorry, you know, it might be a sore subject. I know y'all might not be able to get Joshua and Fury to fight in the UK. Don't worry. Manchester United BTA tour
Yeah,
all
that's
over
crazy.
the country.
That's crazy, man.
We
Yeah,
can
yeah,
we
that
can
whole
we
thing,
can
man.
we can fulfill it. We can fulfill a need that
I
y'all
still
have.
don't, man.
So I'm
Yo,
just letting you know. We don't fear
outrageous that.
nobody. We don't fear
So I'm gonna
nobody.
watch it. I'm gonna watch it regardless. But the fact you like trying to put it in the States like Americans care like that. It's
Hey,
like, yo,
shout out to you know,
yeah,
capitalism, bro.
just
Big,
yeah,
big, big
serious. Like
bucks.
all that for
Big
bread. It's like,
bucks.
yo, just put it in the UK. It's not like Americans like, oh my god, I can't believe Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury is not happening over
I'm gonna
here.
tell you this right now. Not Anthony Joshua, because they ladies out here, brother, they went crazy. They saw this brother one time, they went crazy.
Yeah.
Tyson Fury could walk from one end of my block to the other end, and where nobody know who he is.
Yeah, it's just like,
I
it's what it
swear
is.
to
And
God.
also, I was watching an interview, and I think was it Paulie Malignaggi was like, you can't believe that they're potentially doing it in New York, and you lot will know better than me, because he was talking about the taxes. I think he said in New York is crazy or somewhere.
It's
I remember
always
if it was
money.
New York or
It's
was it
always
Vegas or
money
somewhere.
making
He was saying the
nasty.
taxes was crazy over there because they're talking Madison Square Garden. So yeah, New York. He mentioned it was New York.
For Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury.
Yeah, because he was saying that the taxes.
I think it was Vegas.
Yeah.
I think it might have been.
Yeah,
Vegas.
he was saying I was in Vegas. He was saying I can't remember. I remember
for
watching the
sure.
interview though, and he said that the taxes is crazy. So he's like, I can't imagine him doing it over there.
I think it was Vegas because Vegas is like the fight. Fight is one of the fight capitals. On the
For
planet.
sure.
A lot of people fight in Vegas. So
it'll we'll see. We'll see.
I don't think that fight happens.
You know who will be there probably?
Go on, who?
Double C's in some type of capacity, my boy. I'm telling you. Double C's.
She says, real question is flawless. What do you think about what Carrick said? He's supposed to say he's supposed to say that. He's supposed to say that. Whether he believes it or not, he's supposed to say that. As the manager, I would expect the gaffer to say that, to be honest. Like, because who was it? Chelsea went there at the top of the table and they said they weren't ready for a title charge and they fell off. Was it Maresca? I swear Maresca did that. Was it last season or a couple seasons ago? Hey, Chelsea fans in the chat, let me know. Like, I remember Chelsea went there at the top of the table and I think he said, I swear it was him.
He
said
was talking a lot. So
yeah, they're not ready and they fell off. I swear
it was Maresca. It was Maresca. I think it was last season. When he got
the manager's supposed to, whether you believe it or not, definitely got the potential. I hear it. Who else definitely got the potential? We don't, Vader. I disagree. I don't think we have. Let me clarify that. I don't. But Carrick's supposed to say that. He's not supposed to turn around and say, "Yeah, this lot ain't got a chance. These lot can't go compete for a title." What does that do to the morale of the players? First, man, he gonna play. They better
understand this shit.
He gonna play the game. Same way Maresca at Yorgath Vader, even if he genuinely in his heart of heart thinks, hey, if Rodri goes, we can't win the league title, he's not gonna come out and talk to your 10 fans and say, hey, you know what, we can't win the league.
But here's the part where I kind of maybe would, I don't really want to agree with Vader, but here's what I would say though. Is that if Arsenal and City, and you know City to be fair always have a sluggish start to the season, I would just say, as Manchester United, we should be ready to pounce and take full advantage as much as we can. And if it then evens out later on during the season, like in January, that's fine. But the first few weeks of the season, if both of the teams are sluggish or whatnot, we have to be like the next ones to like pounce and take advantage of that. Because really, Arsenal literally won the league by, if we're being real, they won the league by default. Because if City were 100%, they would have walked the league. If Liverpool were 100%, they would have walked the league. Arsenal are not the greatest team. They're just a great team because of every other team that was lined up. All the other 19 teams that were lined up in that Premier League season just weren't as good as
they took advantage. They would do their defensively very, very good.
So that's what I'm saying.
But Paul, what you saying? What's your thoughts on what Carrick said?
I don't disagree with him in terms of what we can do. I do think we do have a good attack. Our midfielders are good, but we're a couple of players light in midfield. I do think there's an opportunity to do something this season. What that might be, I can't define those words right now because I don't
Yeah,
you know.
you were supposed to, fam. You were supposed to hear it. That's why I said it loud and on the microphone. You were supposed to hear it. Big up, Vale. Your hearing's
10
working
fans?
well. Yeah, because I said in it, like if Maresca came out and told City and their 10 fans that they can't compete for a league title, they would kick off. Go on.
You meant
Hey, you
5.
throw shots,
but
Vale. I'm gonna throw
meant,
shots
you
back.
meant
You know
5,
me.
but you're a nice
Guy
guy.
talking about you, so you accepting, not challenging. Okay, no one said that. It's like, all right, let's throw
7
shots.
of them AI too. 7 of them AI. It's crazy.
Yeah. But I mean, listen, guys, I agree with what he said. Of course, he wouldn't necessarily say we're winning the league. So I agree in terms of like we can do something. What that is it's to be seen. So we just need to. I just can't wait for. Let's just fast forward to next Saturday and let's just play Hull City and let's just see how we perform. That's really what I'm looking forward to now. I just want to see how this team is set now on paper, how this team is going to line up. So let's see all our players, on the pitch, and let's just see how they perform. And hopefully everything goes well. But yeah,
Yeah, like Man City in the first 5 too.
Yeah, we do. And someone asked actually. Who was it who asked about that? 1 second.
It's
been a thing. I still need to call up that other clip, but someone, where is it? Is it here? But someone asked about the first 5 games. We'll go to you, Eddie. Thoughts, man. What are you saying? Have you strengthened your strong opinions on our first 5? Has it weakened? Are you still the same?
No less than 13 points.
No less than 13. Okay, let me pull up our first 5 again. No less than 31 seconds. Just pulling it up. I'm just pulling it up right now. So, Hull City away, Ipswich at home, Everton away, City at home, Fulham away. So you're saying no less than 13. So you're saying undefeated, 4 wins minimum draw. Okay, you know what, Eddie? I respect that. No talk, no hashtag talk.
I like my squad, man.
Yeah, you do. I love more than that. I hope you're right, man.
Because the one thing I'm seeing that we're doing, we're scoring goals and we're getting great chances. We're playing to our strengths. Our attacking quality is the best in the Prem, I would say. Mm-hmm. If we just go the starters and the backups at the attacking positions, plus what Bruno and Tillmans and Kobe can do, I like that collection of talent going forward than a lot of teams in this league. I would say second would probably definitely be Man City because they got Cherokee and Holland. Outside of that, I'm not a big fan of Doku, but he's effective. Same thing for Semenyo. After that, it gets kind of tricky because there's still so much movement to have. But I like, that's the thing that has me so confident. We're going to play to our
You've been moving with the swagger this preseason still, this summer.
Bro.
You confident.
Football. I'm seeing football from our team.
Okay.
I'm not seeing that kick and chase bullshit I've been subjected to for like the past 5 years.
You ain't seen the see ball, kick ball, chase ball.
Chase after ball. Hell no.
See ball, kick ball, chase after ball. Running around in circle for 45 minutes.
The diamonds on the pitch.
You've actually seen us progressing the ball and moving the ball and things like that. Okay. No, that's good.
And even better than that, too, is what we do on the counter. We're still deadly on the counter. When they have opportunities, they take them. And I think
fuck off, man. This guy, yo. I don't even like the way you said this shit, yo.
Yeah, listen.
I don't even like the way you said this, yo.
We have to question.
I just see his face. I envision his smug face and his voice, yo. I want to hear it, yo.
You know what it is. We know the track record.
Big up Veda. You lot make sure you subscribe to Veda Games TV. That's my bro. We just argue a lot, but make sure you go subscribe, man.
Get him 115 new subscribers ASAP.
Facts. Let's go, man. Right. Let's go. Where you at with it, Paul, man? Where's your stance as we come closer to the start of the Premier League inside the first 5 games, man?
First 5? I'm still going to be consistent and just leave it at 10 points. I'm going to leave it at 10 points out of 15. I feel like we should beat Hull in Hull and Ipswich.
Hull away, Ipswich at home. Yeah, they're the first 2.
Hull and Ipswich away.
Yeah.
Now, the Everton game, we could win at Everton away, but it's tricky. So I just probably would hand those down. Fulham, to be fair, could also be a tricky game, but I just feel like our record at Craven Cottage, I think, could help us just win the game as well. And plus, we probably have a better attack than Fulham do, anyways. And then City's always an even game, so I would think. That's what. So 6, 9, 10. That actually would then mean I think we'll lose to City at home. But again, we don't know what potentially. It could be 10. I'm sticking with 10, but it could literally, like Eddie said, it could be 13. It could be 15. But I'm just going to be calm with my, with my prediction and just say 10. 10 points out of 15 isn't bad. So
no, that's a good return. I will take that return. Now, of course, the performances matter as well. I'm just looking. Who's the Fulham? Oh yes, it's Arbeloa at Fulham now, isn't it? It's not Marco Silva. It's not Arbeloa. Yeah. So in regards to his, what type of football does he play? Like, I don't really know too much about him like that.
Come try and play football with us.
That does, like, because Fulham always gave us a game under Marco Silva because of the way they kept the game. I remember even the one at OT where Sesko scored the last minute winner with 2-0 up because who was it? Kevin scored that screamer when he bends it. Yeah. It was 2-2 and it's like, for fuck's sake. But in regards to the game,
that started it all.
Yeah, it was. But that Sesko goal was ridiculous. The turn and cross from Bruno and the goal from Sesko is quality. Hold on, Ipswich, I'm looking at 6 points. You gotta be like, that's something we didn't do last year that you gotta put right. You see the 3 teams that come up, 6 points against all 3 of them. If you're not collecting 18 points against them 3, something's wrong. Of course, a lot was off. And people, it's going to be a tough game. Hull City haven't been in the Premier League in a long time. That place is going to be jumping. Prefer that it's midday and not 12:30, and it's not a nighttime game. However, have to win those 2 as well. Everton away is always tough. We got out there, word to Eddie, straight bar fight. Man, you know what I'm saying? Straight bar fight. That's gonna be tough.
Scoundrel Tarkowski just put the dark arts.
It's gonna be a fight. So I'm not going to say, guarantee. I won't guarantee a win, but that one again, you're looking to get. That ain't a performance game. That's a get a result and get out of the way. That's we need to get out of this bar and get to the car and get gone. That's what that game is. Yeah. That's not a finesse and look great. If we can go there and win 3-4-0. Oh, fantastic. Highly unlikely, and that'll be probably their second home game of the season, so they're going to be on the high, and United are coming to town as well. City, Manchester derby, so City are going to be on it. We're going to be
always,
and then Fulham away again. If they're more of a, because there's so many new managers, an unknown quantity. But I'm with you, Paul. In regards to 10 points, but I'm also outside of the result time looking at performances. How do we perform in these games? Bar the Everton one, I'm like, but even that, how do you set up to do? You did it. You know what? Carrick did it well last season. He picked the perfect team to go and combat Everton and what they do, and we got out of there. Our front 3 combined for a fantastic goal, and that's why you pay the big money for attackers. So how did they do? And to Vader says, if I repeat what I hear about United from this show, flawless, better show me the same respect. One, I always show you respect, you prick. Secondly, who said it? Because I bring Eddie or Paul out, both of them onto the show. So tell me, we don't beat around the bush.
What does this shirt say?
What does this say?
Cutthroats. We ain't scared of none of that.
So let me know, Vader, if Eddie or Paul said something that you're like, I want to have a further discussion, rather than I'm the middleman. Go direct to the source. The next United City show. I bring them both on.
I've never said anything about City. In fact, I actually said City.
No. Paul, he's talking about United. That's what he says. If I repeat what I hear about United from the show, because that's what Vega does a lot, is he'll hear people say stuff and then he'll bring it to me and we'll have the discussion about it. So I'm saying, Paul said something that you want to talk about, rather than talk to me, talk to Paul.
What I hear about this show from Eddie, baby. You know what it is. You know who
talk to Eddie. Like, I'll bring them on, and I'll bring another City fan on, so you don't think, it's a handicap match or anything.
I ain't really even saying anything too crazy about this. I just said we could do stuff, and
I want to know what he said, because it's something you might have said in particular. So let us know, Vader, and we'll set this up for next week. Let me know, Vader. Let me know. Speaking of that, big up Sheik says, where's your stance going on? Where's your stance on joining the Carrot Cartel? Season starting soon. We're taking seats. Shit gonna run out soon though. I'm just saying this now. I'm not involved. I'm not on the Carrot Cartel. I'm good. Give away my seat. I am not there. I am not there yet. I fucks with
I ain't gonna lie though,
Kyrie.
but what would be your stance if we win all 5 games? What would be your stance if we have 15 out of 15 and we're sitting on top of the
Excellent
league?
start. Carry on. I won't get carried away.
Talk. It's a big table. We got enough seats. Don't even worry. Don't even worry.
Hey, Paul, excellent. Hey, Paul, you know what it would be? An excellent start, and I'd watch our fan base absolutely lose their shit. I'll go one further. If we win the first 2 games, which are Ipswich and Hull, and we are impressive, and we 6 points from 6, I know the conversation's going to be crazy. And you know, I'm going to have to be telling people, hey, relax, calm down. But people are gone. You know what? I'm even going to tell people, relax. I let
people
go.
won't be gone.
Yeah, yes. But what will you be saying if we win 5 from 5? Are you joining the Carrot Cartel?
Listen, I would be gassed. I ain't gonna lie, I would be gassed, but I'd be like, listen, I would need the season to be like, I need to see where we are in January. If we continue the same momentum in January, then I could be like, listen, I could just put on the cape.
We'll get your cowboy hat ready, big dog. Don't even worry about that.
But as of right now,
ready, dog. I got you. I got you. Sheik, I got you.
But I'm just trying to keep it calm right now because I just feel like there's been too many like false storms with this team, especially like we look good now. So I'm just hoping that when we do play Hull, that those same patterns from preseason that I've seen are replicated on the pitch, and we also put them to the sword as well. If we could do that, if we could translate what preseason is, because preseason is kind of like a mock exam, right? You know, in your mock exam, you know, you do really well. So now the real exam now is the Premier League pitch. So are we going to translate that on the Premier League pitch, or are we just going to forget what we did in the mock exam preparations? So if we could do, honestly, and I'll say this now, and I'm not jumping the gun. If United can replicate what we did in preseason in the Premier League, we're going to have a decent season. I just put it like that. Like we're going to have.
Cartel is a fire. It's a fire name. I'll give you like that much. Big up Dunsey in the chat as well. Hey, Vader, let us know. I see you in the chat. What was it, Paul or Eddie or both that said something that you want to discuss? Because I'll bring them on the next show. Let me see if they're about, and we'll pattern the show 100%. So then you can get the actual.
You know what I'm saying?
You can actually hear it from the source of what was said.
I'll take it one further.
Go on.
We might go the Etihad, right? Sub on Lissandro when we win in like 3-1, just so he can yank that ponytail out of Erling Haaland's head and get a red card. That's the type of smoke I'm on. How about that? I just said it, baby. Click that. I just did that. What you gonna do?
Fez? Daz is saying big up because he says, Cuzzy, the funny thing is this is the same squad we were saying wasn't good enough. With just 2 additions, now we're saying title push, LOL. Well, it'd be 4 additions, but I'm with you. I don't think it's firstly good enough.
Hey, you're the reasonable one, brother. You're the reasonable one. Let me put on my crash out outfit. I'll put on my crash ahead of time, people. The crash out outfit is on. So I'm gonna leave the real football to y'all. Just know I'm here when y'all need me.
I never said title push. I just said if City or Arsenal start, and this is I'll repeat this again. So if people want to clip, if City or Arsenal have a slow start, we should be there to capitalize. I'm not saying we are going to be the favorites. I'm just saying any one of those 2 fumble, we should pick up there. Like it's kind of like, you know, if somebody drops like, you know, $100 on the ground now, are you going to be looking for the person saying, "No, I'm looking for the owner of this $100 bill"? It's like, nah, man, you dropped your money.
You saying if they slip, we there is what you're saying.
Shit. Yeah, if they slip up,
that's what you're saying. If they slip, we there.
If they slip up, we have to be. I'm not saying we are the forerunners. We're not the forerunners. I'm just saying if they slip, we pick that up from them and we keep it pushing. If I see $20 on the ground, I ain't trying to return it back to the owner. I'm like, listen, I'm trying to go to Chick-fil-A and get me a Chick-fil-A. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're speaking on a positive outcome, the most positive outcome. It's baby steps. We'll get there. Don't worry. Some souls are lost. Okay, we won't mention who. Some souls are lost, but salvation is always abundant. So We'll leave you to that. We'll leave you to that.
Yeah, no stress. And yo, Brum's I got you 100%. When we talking Arsenal and stuff, I'm gonna bring you on and I'm patting you. Don't worry, man. And once the season starts, I'll reach
Like I
out.
said, brother, come through. We can discuss this passing situation between Jokeres and Osman. Just come through. We'll discuss it.
Yeah,
It'll be like a therapy session. You know what I can't wait for? That Friday Night Madness with Don C. Subscribe to Don C. Where he got to cuss out both Victors. He can't just leave it to one. It's gonna be both Victors.
Both Victors, yo, Osman and Jokeres. Yeah.
We will be there.
I hear it. Lads, if you have to put money on it, who would you pick as favorites to lift the Prem? No bias thing either. No bias thing. I've said I've said you lot. I've been saying this. Until someone does something in the window to overtake, I think it's Arsenal.
Unfortunately, I have to show the respect to calling them the favorite, so it would be y'all.
I'd say Arsenal, currently. I would. I have no issue with what either man said.
Don't go out like Liverpool. That's all I'm going to say. Don't go out like Liverpool, because we will be there. We will be there.
Oh, yeah. You'd love to see it. I have no issue with what either man said. I'm just going to see how you respond and label my take after seeing you be the great host with your United fellas. So you don't necessarily have to have an issue with them. I'm saying, what are you bringing up with why do you agree with what they said? See, you can't kid a kidder. Because he'll disagree with what you said, Eddie, but then bring it up to me like it's a valid point. But it's like, I don't believe it, and you don't believe it. This guy thinks he's slick.
He was Obama's speechwriter. That's how I know his pen. He wrote for Obama, he wrote for Cameron, he wrote for all of them. Just cooking up something in that back, huh? All right.
Yes. All right. Actually, baby. You know what? Veta might agree with you, actually. You know what? I think Veta thinks United are good enough to challenge. I think that's where he's at.
Oh.
He thinks United are good enough to challenge. I think.
Okay.
I could be wrong. I think he has us as title challenges. Like, I think if you ask Veta right now, he'd obviously have City first. He'd probably have us like a close second to Arsenal. Maybe even ahead, knowing Veta.
We might go into a season and have to shake hands. It's crazy.
Yo, fuck City, fuck Arsenal.
It's a handshake for Vader, not so much of them, but just for Vader. Like, okay, maybe we might know football.
Yeah.
But listen, guys, I mean, if we magically end up in a title race, listen, I'm all here for it. Shit, we've been out.
What do you consider a title race? What is a genuine title challenge to you, Paul?
A genuine title race for me is that we are in the title race till March, April.
Okay.
March, April. If we can sustain this till March, April, and we fall off, and then let's say we finish second or third, I'm like, fair. Because at least we've done it now for a good chunk of a season, and then maybe quality or lack of depth, kind of fell short in the end, and we didn't do that. But if we could do that, then for next season, I could then be like, oh shit, okay, cool. We did a title race from the start of the season till March or April, and we fell off. So now it's like, just get players in the summer and just build on that, and next season we could go again. So I don't know. I really honestly just feel like we just have to translate what we've done in preseason onto the Premier League. And if we could do that, if we could successfully do that with the players that we have, of course, injuries are a factor as well. So this is why I'm really hoping that if we do get players injured, that it's not for a long period, because we need the way we play. I know we need specific players to play the way we play. We don't need no Mason Mounts or Fletcher twins or none of these guys in the team. We need our Tielemans, our Santos, Kobe Manu, Cunha, Diallo. We need those sort of players to be fit for a good chunk of the season, because those players hold the key really to our season.
Yeah, no, I hear it. And yeah, because Veta can't trick me. He's just setting us up for the downfall, can't fool me. Yeah, the guy thinks he's slick. So I can't see this shit a mile off. Let me hype up United. Let me agree with the United fans who believe United can go on a title charge. All of a sudden, Veta rates United highly. But if he had our level players, he wouldn't be talking like it.
That's why I ain't saying nothing, because if we crash and burn now, people feel like, oh well, but you took the Kool-Aid and you took the bait from Vader. I'm like, no. Listen, I know a snake when I see a snake.
Cartel. You're on your way to carry cartel, Paul. You're just waiting on a few good results. I hear it, man. I don't even judge you, man.
I'm in limbo. I'm in limbo.
You're in limbo, but Paul, I don't blame you. You know why? You see, Eddie and Sheik are great salespeople. They are phenomenal salesmen. So I understand why, and it does look enticing. I don't even judge you. I judge them too, because them two are jokers. But I don't judge you. You feel me? So that's what it is.
Again, West Coast to best coast. Don't let this dude try that. Yeah. We know the truth. We know the truth.
Listen, we gonna see. That's it. We gonna see.
Yeah, that's all I asked. That's all I've asked. I just want to. It's good enough for me. But you say, ain't no way. You know, we can have a conversation. You know.
Yeah. Listen, guys. I never said that I can't potentially join the Carrot Cartel. I'm just saying right now.
You didn't say outright. What else you said looked like you could say it. I'm just
like,
we asked you if you like the girl and you started listing all the good things about her.
This is not a Beanie Siegel situation. Get down later. We're not there. We're not there. All I'm gonna tell y'all is it's a big table. It's a big table. All in all are invited. The party don't end late. It goes on and on and on. So I'm just letting you know. You always got a spot. But again, people, this isn't just me trying to be that kind of fan, just drinking the red Kool-Aid. No. What I'm talking about is I believe we have a sustainable approach towards every game we play in that gives us a great chance to win. That's what I'm saying. I'm looking at everyone on the pitch, and I'm not as scared as I used to be. Defensively, of course, because of the names. But off of the performances, I'm not that shook. I'm not that shook from them. And then I talked about the midfield. Santos looks the part. He can see it before it happens, get the ball back, make a great decision. Now, if Bruno is next to him or in that 10, it doesn't matter. If it's Tillman's, it's curtains for a lot of people. I've always believed that Bruno can't be your best midfielder if you're trying to do something. But I've also said if you're trying to do something major, you can't have Bruno as a pivotal part of your midfield. I just don't believe in him like that. Could I be proven wrong? I strongly think I will be, because I just think that highly of Tillman's, and I think that highly of our attack, and I think that highly of the manager. All those things have me buzzing right now. I'm not running from nobody, except, like I said, them Frenchmen. Frenchmen is different. Everybody else, come with it. Come with it. Please do. Best side. That's why I enjoy having Manchester City as our 5th game of the season.
Yeah.
I mean, talk to them. Show them something.
That's why I said listen, playing them when we played them in the season, like I said, they usually start slow. So playing them that early, they might still be trying to figure things out and figure out how they play. So catching them cold could be a good thing versus playing them in like November or January or December when they've probably figured out who their first 11 is. So my only thing at the end of the day right now is I'm just pivotal. If we're not going to be in a title challenge, at least let us still maintain 3rd, because I feel like where the Premier League right now is where, the season after Leicester won the league back in 2016, that's kind of like where we are right now. We're like, that was like 10 years ago. And this is like 10 years later. So it's kind of like reset. And it's reset now to the point where it's like everyone is almost like on equal footing. And it's looking for like that next person to sort of like stake a claim to, to stake a claim, and it was only City and Liverpool that really took advantage of that. And Liverpool only won 2 trophies, but City won most of it. But it was still more of like a City Liverpool thing. They were like the top 2, and I feel like this is our chance right now to do that.
It was the end of an era.
So
like it's called people. Like if you look at just the timeline of the Prem, Manchester United is probably the most consistent team from like its beginning to, let's say, the 2010s. Then you're looking at Manchester City, Liverpool, and the Chelseas alike that entered the party. And so now a team has to establish themselves because we just lost the 2 giants. Klopp and Pep set the standard for the Premier League for at least like 5 to 10 years. The way they approach football, the wins, everything, people were trying to chase them. Now it would be, again, if Arsenal want to gain respect, that's where they come into this. Hopefully, is there, if not for us, but I'm just saying in general, footballing wise, like the story you tell of it, this could be the start of their era because they're the first to the Prem. After those Manchester City and Liverpool battles stopped, Arsenal was the team that capitalized the most on it. So can they maintain their stranglehold, or can somebody new knock them off their perch, and then those two become the teams that we're talking about going back and forth?
That's why right now it's a pivotal point, like, because I feel like these next 10 years it could be important now to sort of like lock in, because we might not win the league this year or maybe next year, but to have our names as one of like the top 2 or top 3 in the conversation could set us up for potentially winning a league later down the line across these 10 years. So if we're not going to be dominant, at least let's try and take 1 or 2 Premier Leagues off of the so-called person who is the dominant person. All I'm just saying is this is a good time to sort of like prepare, because whilst this is even at this point, you have to prepare, because once you let like a Chelsea now come in now and do whatever, then they lock it down. If Liverpool, with their Bezos money now, lock shit down now, then they're back on top. So now you now have multiple teams to compete with, as opposed to, just Arsenal and City. We just gotta be on point.
I just because I saw, shout out to Adion. I'm not saying Arsenal didn't gain respect from winning the Prem. What I'm saying is there's different conversations when you talk about teams who win it multiple times, in some instances win it multiple times in a row. If Man City throughout this Pep situation hadn't won 4 straight, we wouldn't be talking about them like we are now. If they didn't set the bar with like the Centurion type shit, like how we view them isn't the same. Arsenal have established a way in which they want to play football. Can y'all hear that? I got this shit.
No, you good.
Okay. So let's say, for example, Arsenal wins this season. Lord willing, they don't. But let's set this way. They win this season and they have like some crazy defensive stat that's comparable to what they did in the this year they just won. The story of Arsenal looks a bit better, but you still are always going to be respect from being a champion, and that's their challenge. Like they say, once you win, you start battling ghosts. Like you start battling people who are no longer in the sport, right? Every time you guys win a Prem, they're gonna compare it to who? The Invincibles. That's the type of thing I'm talking about. So, in their own way, they can leave no doubt if they get the job done. Again, so that's all I'm saying.
Oh, that's fair. I fully hear you on that front. 100%. And to Vader as well, you said to this. So I can't agree with your guess. Yeah, you can. Well, if I don't believe you would accept her as City, I'm not hearing it. You wouldn't accept this. You wouldn't accept this Manchester United. You wouldn't be talking the same as Eddie is if this was City's team. That's where I have the issue.
He wishes this was City's team.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, he was dying for Maguire and Martinez to be his centre back pairing, and for Delo at right back. Yeah, I'm sure he would trade his defense for ours in a heartbeat.
Why did Masraoui out? This is what I'm talking about. Agendas, brother.
First who's the first choice? Ain't Delo? It's not, man. It's Delo, fam. I'm telling you.
Listen,
I hope I'm wrong, man. But it's Delo. Delo's in front of him.
Gentlemen's agreement. 5 push-ups. It's Masraoui.
All right, cool. Yeah. All right, got you.
Yeah.
I need to get active anyway. So if I lose, it works. That's what it is. Feel me? Yeah, I don't. If it's Maz, I hear it. You know, I'm a big fan of Maz, but I think the low will play ahead of him, which I think is a mistake. He said Eddie is a salesman. I shouldn't be listening. Yeah, of course you can listen. You joke, man.
Come on, man.
You guys think we need another record-breaking season from Bruno to stay at this level or improve? No, because the team is better, in my opinion, Vale. Because the overall, I expect the team to be better. The midfield that Bruno has around him, the supporting cast is better. The left back will be better.
I can see more goals.
Yeah, I'm not looking for a record-breaking. I'm not looking for a record break. That'd be unfair to say, hey, I need another record-breaking season from you. I need that level of performance from him. That's what I'd say. How he performed from January to May is probably the best we've seen from Bruno from when he first joined. Again, here one's outside of the goals and the assists. Run me that level of performance. That's where I'm at with it. So no, I don't think you need so. Was he captain the other day? Yeah, it makes sense. Ain't you part of like the leadership group, Smurf, or something like that? Like, all right, man. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, we move. But yeah, he was. But yo, anything else you might want to chat about before we do close out?
Nah, man. I got my agenda out there. Very successful. So good to go. Tomorrow, BTA tour for a man who I can't put into words how much I despise him.
Oh yeah, I'm with you.
He tried to sabotage the Star Boys. He tried to water down the brand. And now he must pay. I need a dub. Not a draw, a dub. If he gets the dub, let me tell you something. Flawless.
Go.
Don't have me on no channels that whole day. Give me like a 24-hour grace period. I'm going to say something crazy. And it's just preseason. He's lucky we can't see him in Europe. He's lucky he's skating. So, yeah, get that dub, man. I need that.
Right. Big up Alex as well. Big up Brums Gunner as well. Big up, man. Glad you enjoyed the stream, man. Big up everyone in the chat, man. All the regulars, members, etc., moderators, all the new people. Good to see new people in the chat as well. Did someone redirect? Let me know if someone did. But big up to everyone tapped in.
Brums. Oh, those are humble.
Yeah. Brums Gunner. Yeah, Anton, man. Anton, cool. Yeah. I was on the stream. I was on Tunnel. Yeah, I was on with Nigel's channel, Tunnel TV with him yesterday. So big up. Yeah. Cool, brother. Hey, Paul, anything you want to add and let them know where they can find you, what you got coming up? DJ Paul 703 if you need a DJ, people.
Nah, I think we've touched on everything. Midfielders, center backs, left backs. So hopefully we sign those players and it's on to the season. This time next week we should be talking about Hull City away and who our starting lineup is going to be.
Yes.
So hopefully.
Fuck. Might have to do a show to Friday, actually. Oh, so I figured something out. Anyway, Yeah, because the season, it's mad that you say that. The season is literally around the fifth corner.
It's really right here. It's really right here. It's crazy. But DJ Paul 703 on Instagram and on the TikTok as well. Working on some content, hopefully dropping soon.
Let's go.
That I did, so hopefully I'm trying to see if the person that recorded the stuff for me can get it up on time. But yeah, we should get that up on YouTube.
Hear it. Big up, man. Every single time. Yeah, big up. Blessings, man. Shouts to everyone in the chat, not called Roger as well. Again, we're at 82 likes. Let's get up to 90 likes, people. Final few questions. You lot got like 5 minutes to get any final questions in that we may not have got to in the chat. Obviously, I know the chat was active, but Eddie and Paul and myself all had plenty to say. So get your questions. Just keep it Manchester United related as well. We're going to keep the Man United pods rolling right up until the season and throughout the season as well. We are not going anywhere, people. Also, I try to give you lot one on game day as well. Actually, we'll try and talk to the ManDem and pattern ones on game day, but it's just tough in regards to timing. That's all it is. And big up to everyone who super chatted as well, man. Shout out to my guy Blank and SB every single time, man. Shout out Blank, big up SBO too. Them man are always supporting all the time, man. Always supporting with the super chats as well. Big up all the members, again, regulars, new people. Big up Trey as well. You dropped a couple super chats. I'm just going back through them also. So yeah, man. Salute. I see you lot. I feel like the team's playable but not sustainable. The team's playable but not sustainable and not much so. I think we got Alex, I think we have to again, that's where we've got to strengthen. How would you man feel if Lewis Page is the last midfielder we brought in that they just cut in corners? That's how I feel. I don't know anything about him. I feel like we just cut in corners if we go and get a youngster to do that. And I don't believe it is. But I hear good things about him, but I don't know anything about him.
That would be a bad word.
Hey, what's up? Ask him again quickly when I get to him. But I didn't star it. I missed it well.
He's a kid. He's a kid. He's promising.
Yeah, he's a kid. Yeah, he's like 18. So, yeah, I don't really worry about him too tough. If it was... Who starts the first game wide left, lads, for you? Is it controversial if Rashford started? Yeah, because there's no way he should be ahead of Cunha.
Yeah, man.
He shouldn't be ahead of Cunha whatsoever. Not in the slightest. Shouldn't be ahead of Dorby, to be honest. Yeah. Like, it's not. And A1 Sam, I think you asked about, you asked about Rashford and him still being here? Yeah, wages is the major. If Rashford was on 150K a week, he'd be gone. It is the wages that slow it down.
Wages. People.
Predictions.
Rashford, if he had solid wages, would still be at Barcelona, or he would have been bought by Barcelona.
Wow.
Or the club wouldn't be asking for the amount of money that it's asking for him to go. Mm-hmm. They're trying to recoup something. And so that's the thing with Rashford. And to be honest with you, a bit of me doesn't even want him to really see the pitch like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just because I know what's going to come with it. Anything he does is going to be hyper-focused on.
That's true.
Bad game, good game, you name it. It's just going to be noise for no reason. Because nobody's looking at him like somebody we should be relying upon. I think best case scenario, we work out something with the team in Italy, and he goes over there. That's the last place I could see him ending up. But we'll probably have to pay a majority of the wages.
I can see that. I think that loan deal late. Hopefully, I'll still come and get him, man. I think he still leaves. I've said this late loan deal. And to anyone have predictions for what? Were you asking for predictions about for what? And to Cuzzy says, do you man have any concerns if Carrick? Where is this? Wait 1 second. Do you guys have any concerns if Carrick shows favoritism towards the England lads? Nah. I don't think he picks Maguire and Shaw because they're English. I think he picks them because they're experienced. But I don't think because Martinez nor Dalot are English, and he picks them too. Yeah, I think it's because they're. I don't think.
To be fair to them, they earned his trust with how they played last season.
Yeah, like that's what it is. Like they're experienced.
Unless it's the Fletcher twins, that's when
they might see pick.
And then they probably might not even see the
Yeah, you got Tillemans, Mano, Santos, and another.
Exactly.
And it's Lewis Page potentially. Well. Yeah, and the KONE we have and stuff like that. So don't worry about his concerns. I don't think he shows favor. I think he shows favoritism towards experience.
Yeah, because imagine when he came through, he sat Bruno. You remember
the first time around.
Reminded about that.
The first time around. Yeah.
He sat Bruno when he first did the interim thing. He didn't start Bruno one game. And he didn't play Rashford like that. Mm-hmm. So there's history there, but at the end of the day, he's gonna be a manager and assess the situation and what gives him the best chance to win. Um, so yeah, that's how I think it's gonna play out.
Yeah, trust me, I hear you on that one. I would say he favors, and rightly or wrongly, he favors the experience. So we'll see how it goes. Well, I got 2 weeks. I think it's 2 weeks to do business. But people, big up, love to everyone again that has locked in. Big up my guys Trey, SBO2, and Blank for all the super chats as well. Again, shouts to Eddie. Big up Paul. Big up all the regulars in the chat, all the new people, all the moderators, anyone watching is back, etc. Shouts to everybody, man. Everyone supporting. And don't forget, people, this show, all the other shows you see on the channel, apart from watch alongs, are available on all audio platforms. So Spotify, iTunes, SoundCloud, wherever you listen to podcast, people. So maybe you're part of the Carrot Cartel and you just walking around somewhere. Maybe you're on for your jog, whatever the case may be, and you want to listen to audio only, people. Go to Spotify, type in Sarcasm City TV, follow and 5 stars. Same with all you iPhone users, iTunes, Apple Podcasts, wherever you get your podcast. Make sure you follow DJ Paul 703 as well. Make sure you do that. We're heading over to the gaming channel now. I'm going to run pro clubs. Open invitation. I get it all the time. People are like, yo, when can I join the pro clubs team? Yo, open invitation. If you want to pull up now, people. I'm going to go live literally in 5 minutes on the Sarcasm City TV gaming channel. But hit the like button here. Subscribe. We're back live tomorrow. I got the Arsenal podcast. 3 special guests pulling up to that. So look for that. And then the Return of the Yardman show as well, people. So I'll be back on with Lex and Kaneki as well. So we are
out. How's Kaneki doing? He still be pulling up?
Yeah. He's good. Man, be active in the group chat still. We just ain't done a show in the last couple of weeks because there ain't been nothing. You feel me? Like there ain't been nothing to talk about like that. Like even this is because I seen I was in the catch up earlier today and SB mentioned it about KONE and Fabrizio Romano. I was like, what? So all right, let's talk about it. So yeah, people, we are out. This has been the ManDem United podcast live on the Sarcasm City TV YouTube. Thank you very much for tuning in. Literally see you lot in 5 minutes on the gaming channel. Big up.